know what? I have no comeback.
Listen. How many home games do Arsenal have left to play? Just mark them down as wins. I don't care who they're playing. Just mark them down as wins. Yeah? You see what I just witnessed? Again, another dismantlement, disembowelment. Are these even words in the dictionary? I might even be just chatting shit right now. I might be talking worse. But what these man, February, I believe, it's 3-1, 5-0, 6-0, and 4-1. I'm pretty sure that's like 25 goals or something. Listen, Arsenal 4, Newcastle 1. These man got smoked, put in a spliff. You know what I'm saying? They're smoking on that Bruno Guimaraes pack. Smash the like button below. It's another month's reaction. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Look, the road to 8.3K is there. We're about 70 subs or something like that. Or for 68, I believe. So let's make that happen. It's all down there right now. Thumbs up button and subscribe button. Let's make it happen, people. But listen, let's get into the game. What game? Was it even a game? This wasn't fair. This wasn't a matchup. What was that? It wasn't a match. This is, the press. It was reminding me of my club, Liverpool. That press was crazy. Yeah, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, all of them. It was just like this. You could everywhere you looked. You see when these men go bed. You see when these men blink. You see when these men close their eyes. All they're gonna see is Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka. Every time these men try a half turn, check your shoulder, clap. Every time these men try dribble, clamp. Every time these men try kick and run, clap. There was zero space. Bruno Guimaraes is going to be flossing Emirates grass out of his teeth. Yeah, because all this man ate was grass. He's vegan now. Not vegan, he's a vegetarian now. That man don't eat meat. He eats grass. Emirates grass. These man, like I watched City away at Bournemouth, and I've watched Arsenal at home to Newcastle. Tell me which game's the easier game. Go on, let me know in the comments. You guys tell me what the easier game is, and I'll tell you which team looked better. Now listen, both teams got 3 points, and you don't get brownie points for winning for dismantling the team the way Arsenal did. You don't get extra points for it on the board. Listen, the gap's still two away from the top. City is still 1 point ahead of them. The gap stays the same, but performances, you can't say this ain't convincing. No one can say this ain't convincing. Now, whoever Arsenal have away from home, I know they still got to go to the Lane. I know they still got to go to Trafford. They still have to go to the Etihad. So those games are different. I'm not talking about away from home. We saw in midweek what Arsenal can be like away from home. Yeah? But the home form, that place right now is moving like a fortress. The Emirates is looking... Hey. You always got to go Emirates for the rest of the season. Good luck. Because these men are on consistent votes. Let's talk about Jorginho right now, because I want to talk about Jorginho. About 3 months ago on the terrace, when I was going through my Arsenal hate phase, which still exists to now, but I have to give credit when it's due. So when I was going through my Arsenal hate phase, I was gunning Arsenal. But what I did say on that stream was that Arteta probably needs to utilize Jorginho more when it comes to low blocks and maybe some of the games that Arsenal could struggle to break down teams, especially when maybe the high press isn't going to be applied, or maybe in situations where it might be a really cagey game. The few games that I've seen Jorginho play of recent, he, especially at home, this man has allowed Rice to cook. He's allowing the whole team to cook. And when he doesn't have to do too much running, he's just threading through the lines. Donny's a grind, bro. He's neat with it. Like on the ball, dictating play, deep line playmaker. He is the guy. Yeah, like he's only let Arsenal down, I believe, in the NLD derby when he made the direct mistake. And to be fair, for the last goal, the Willox goal, they managed to bypass him because he's not really got the legs. But if you can put the legs around this man, the way he will dictate a game at his tempo, no one else's, his tempo is extraordinary. And it's happened a few games now. And I'm surprised away from home, this didn't happen away from home. Arsenal had enough possession to do this from the start against Porto. Why not? We'll never know. I think it's poor man management from Arteta. But today, Arteta got it spot on. Kyrgios, he's making that left back spot his. It's not being spoken about enough. Gets to go for his troubles as well. The momentum's growing. Arsenal are very much in this title race. How many times do I need to say it? And it's getting to the point where I'm looking at their home games and going, yeah, that's a dub. No, I don't even have to watch the game. Yeah, that's a dub. I watched the game, but in case they lose, but not really going to lose, are they? Man City, I looked at their game thinking, listen, Bournemouth can nick something here. That wasn't convincing. But again, it's points on the board and it's business end of the season. So the W's are the ones that matter. Saka, 8 goals in 7 games, I believe. Ridiculous. He heard me, shut me up. You know what I'm saying? The more, like, I thought maybe him and Livramento would be a good battle. He chopped him up and rolled him up, put him in a spliff, slapped it bottom corner and said, yeah, cheers, thanks, see you later. Kai Havertz, goal and assist. Again, Martinelli, wasteful, but gets his assist. I think the second goal was a very good assist from Martinelli simply because he's put it in a dangerous area when he really probably should have just played it back and retained the ball. But what he did was he did the risky thing, put it in a dangerous area. Kai Havertz is there to tap it in. And that second goal is very important because I think if the game stays at 1-0, Newcastle can maybe sniff their way back into a game, you know. 1-0 was a very, even 2-0, listen, 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. But 1-0 is even worse because, again, at 1-1, you know, the away crowd can probably get going and you never know where the game could go after that. So that's a very important assist from Martinelli. So I'll give him a props for that as well. Declan Rice, good game. Defense was sound, in my opinion. I think Gabriel and Saliba have been as good as ever this season. There isn't enough good things to say right now about the way they are playing. And then as a footballing fan, like, you're looking at the football that you saw. If you're a neutral and you didn't enjoy that game from a dominant perspective, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we can laugh at Arsenal. Listen, our Arsenal tears hit different. Yes, they do. But at the same time, make your praise be as loud as your disrespect. They are balling the hell out right now. And that's all we can say. Listen, I'm going to leave it at that because obviously there's going to be more to talk about on the Sunday roundup. So make sure you guys are there on Sunday, 7:30. We'll be talking about the cup final results, City's game, and Arsenal's game as well. So that, and Man United's game. Don't think we ain't forgotten about that one. You know what I'm saying? But listen, people, it's in another episode of Big Six Bands. Monster Reacts. It's another episode here. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Let's get to 8.3K and drop me a comment on who your man of the match was. Me, Jorginho was my man of the match, not going to lie. Everyone else was so good, but Jorginho just really impressed me today. And really good player coming in from the squad. And it's clear to see. So, yeah, I'm going to go Jorginho as my man of the match. Let me know down below who your man of the match was, where you think Arsenal can finish, and are they going to turn it around in the week against Porto? That Emirates form is looking a bit flamesy. Let me know. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Montes Reacts, Arsenal 4, Newcastle 1. That was peak blood. Oh, my days.